So I'm just having the mindset or rationalization or whatever you call it, epiphany about, okay, so I have this ego. I have my ego, my place of identity, I guess. I was wondering, yes, there is the ego, and here it is, it's there. And hello, my ego. And so watch ego, watch me go. Um, Take it or leave it. I think I have been going through some transformations myself, having wondering who's there for me, blah blah blah. There's a lot of emotional purging through my existential reality. Who am I? This and that. And now, come time for I don't know what, but just to see who's there, who, how can we be there for each other? Well, it's just me here. I haven't been able to fend for myself for the past since I just don't have any support. What I mean by support is just work has gone down. My means of making money, and that's happening for personal reasons. I'm sure I'm not just not ambitious to do it. I really have never have. I mean, I've always just done something that's like it's enough. Up here just to pay rent. Really, I really didn't have really big of a struggle. Really, it just happened recently where it's just all of a sudden undermined, and I know it's because I have my eggs all in one basket. It's not like like this year I did something that I'm sure it's worth something. There's some money coming with that. Plus, there's some things I can sell off. It's becoming time for me to sell off my properties and stuff, so I am. And that's kind of controversial because is it really my property? Well, yeah, if it's in my name, it's my property. There you go. Sorry, people. You know, I feel like I'm around people who, man, it's hard to say this, because I don't want to create like that I'm just a snob or something, but it's possible people don't really look out for our best interests, right? It's not a natural thing for people to want the best for you or to be happy for that you finally are feeling good. Man, I have very little monetarily, and that's been a lot of stress. I mean, when you can't take care of yourself, it's hard to feel good. So I don't want to be around people, but when I'm around people, I try to leave them feeling good. Usually, if I had to be around them in the past year or so, it's because I'm working and I leave them feeling pretty darn good. But you know what? I think they go on my Facebook page and they see me like complaining of if I'm doing heavy duty hard yard work. It was hard. I'm done with that. It was hard the past couple years. Some people were trying to call me, yeah, fuck yeah, really? 25 an hour? Fuck, and I work like 6 men, and I haul 80 bags of trash, 80 bags of pine needles away, as well as cutting and my knowledge of other things, just trying to get it done. Well, I get it done really well. No, it's not worth it to me, babes. Not worth it at all. That's one of my last sales pitches. Do you think it worked? I'll do your yard. Don't worry, it's never worth it to me. I think it's a great sales pitch. And the truth is, it got kind of funny because I was going to so-called bid yards where I was just saying, look, I'll work hourly. The most that I work is 4 hours a day, $100. Um, but like I would go there. If I don't finish it, I come back the next day. Um, and same thing, repeat the same thing, and let's see how far I get. That's pretty much my story. But they're looking at me like they don't know that I pull out a lot of equipment. I know how to. I don't waste my time there, babes. I'm not like a man there, let alone 3 men or 6. Whew. Talk about wasting your time. Anyway, let's get back to how that I used to go to yards and they say, well, I was bid at 100, 250. And I'm like, well, this in my mind, I'm thinking, you know what, this is like 3 hours, and I would hardly get paid $75. And so I'm like, I'll do it for 200. And it's happened a couple times like that. It's like I fucking hauled ass. I get it done in 4 hours. I would have asked for $100 at my rate. A lot of people, they give me a tip. They'll give me a 60 fucking $5 tip because they realize that they just saved $150 plus. That's why they give me 65. So anyway, it's just a lot of weirdness going on right now, especially and the last person I worked for was a handicap. He wasn't handicapped. He's a fireman guy, but he has an arm missing, and he just can't do. I guess I don't know, but I did a lot of work over his 5 acres, babe. I did it wrong because it's not his fault, and I know he would have called me back, but I was malnourished. I was done, but I forced myself, and then this was in the middle of like talking with my brother, and I'm like, all right, my brother's gonna change. My brother's gonna change. He's gonna do something. I have plenty of phone call right here, a conversation. He's saying, "Oh, well, I got the idea. No, really, what I can do, I can get a. I think he was talking about a reverse mortgage or just something like that." And he said, "We'll have plenty of money, Shauna, and you don't have to worry." I'm like, "Cool." Well, and I was telling about my plans. I'm selling some property too, and I'm not really after his money. I'm like, we can get together, we can get richer, we can take care of each other. Yay! Because why? We are the only siblings left. We are totally abandoned. We should take care of each other. And that's what I was always holding space for all my life, to tell you the truth. Man, even if it is just air guitar, let's get our air guitar. I have some tennis rackets back here, man. Let's get back on it. You know, whatever. Especially if you're terminally ill with cancer or something. Let's just sit with each other. Why can't I? I mean, okay, so that's pretty rude. Talk about what the narcissist would do if they get sick or something. This is what they would do. They would hold that against you. They're into fucking power trips and making people feel really bad for the rest of their lives. And if it turned out that saying, nah, I don't want to see you, really fucking just. That's what my aunt was all about. My aunt was trying to fuck. Man, my aunt never left my grandma feeling good. And she told me, man, I wish I would have recorded all of that stuff. My aunt said, my grandmother said, every time my aunt came and left, after Chris leaves, I just don't feel good at all. It's a narcissist for you. That's the way you tell that you're with somebody who on their inner core is rotten, stinking piece of shit from hell. Excuse me for saying that, but really it's just there's nobody there. There isn't a value system there. There's nobody there. There isn't anybody that has anything of any value. And so, but what's on the outside is a perfect hi, how are you? It's a big, nicey nice competition. This is the thing that real people don't know about people. There's that kind of person who their core is destroyed, and they're just, hi, how are you? Just so pleasant. I mean, they put it on. Get them behind closed doors, baby. You are fucking in danger. But let's get back to the second kind of person. The second kind of person, I don't know, man. They might look kind of fucking weird sometimes. They might fucking express themselves, and they might go, and, ooh, they're very expressive because they really are free. They're free. They're free. They're free. They're free. They're free. Oh, fucking narcissists hate people who have this presence. Like, you're there. Yes, I'm here. And I actually said something. I have something to say. These are the people who have really good hearts, really good core, but maybe they'll get fucking pissed every once in a while. I mean, can you get close? I don't know. What are you coming with? What are you coming with? What is that? What is that? Is it a hot poker? Oh, it's a glass of ice cold water. God, I knew that you knew something that I was the time when I wasn't so fucking irritated being around you people that don't know how to live. I'm sorry. Come on, you guys. They're taking everything so fucking personally right now. Have you noticed that? They have no sense of humor. None. I'm not talking about one specific person now. I'm talking about the narcissistic society out there. No sense of humor. You know what we need to where we need to go? We need to go where love is. You're not going to do anything by clamping down and trying to get your fantasy fucking world to work. No, things are falling apart. People are going to die. Why does my brother have I think he has a terminal illness. Does he or does he not? And if he does, why can't I sit next to him and put my hands on him and say, man, do you remember me? I guess it's too late. Is it too late, babes? If you know better, comment section down below. Give me a phone call. Thank you.